hazmat squad came through here the other day. Said they're cleaning out any heat leaks.
Not easy finding steady work. You can always talk to Zaneta about...
Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritz or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlantis. Well, then make yourself comfortable. Ah, yes. The detectives. I heard about you.
A reputation already? I'm impressed.
Slow news day, I guess. I serve drinks here, friend.
We were told that you are a local crime...
We serve drinks here. Here's a list of our specials for today.
There's nothing on here.
Oh, that's strange. Here, let me fix that. Don't worry, it's just the one sale today.
Oh, right. Of course, it's a number. Here you go, Captain. All yours.
Thanks for your patronage. Sending your receipt directly to you now. We'll be sure to leave a glowing review for your establishment. Don't worry. Wait, so let me get this straight. You want the bartender to testify he's not a lousy drunk? All right, I'm no lawyer, but seems like a bad move. Also, it sounds like work. And I don't work for free.
If it's about creds, you might earn a lot of brownie points with the locals if you helped with that. Points they'd spend at your bar.
As long as I'm still alive to spend it. But fine. If you get Helgi to show up, I'll take some of the heat off of him. See ya.
Lost? Trick to the catwalks, just keep turning right. You'll get where you're going eventually.
I don't suppose you're here to tell me I've won a ticket to a new planet, huh?
Sorry, Doctor. Not today. We came to Gagarin to investigate Irvin Mandani's contract with the mining company a long time ago. Ring any bells?
Irvin, yeah. Biologist. Hunter. Yeah, I remember him. Why? Who are you people? Then find the history slate. An ancient history slate. Because that's what it is.
Please. Irvin was once one of your colleagues. He was the one Hephaestus blamed for an ecological disaster about 20 years ago. Do you remember any of that?
No, I don't remember lies. It's been 20 years.
Look, I know this is strange. We show up out of the blue about things that happened decades ago. But right now, nobody save us knows the truth. And that means we're the only ones who can clear Irvin's name.
And what of it? You probably think that... Well, you'd be wrong. It's whatever color Hephaestus says it is.
Only if you let them. You're a scientist. Your words matter. That's why we need you to testify.
Testify? The trial is over, the verdict rendered. in case you two clowns didn't get the memo. Ellie Yankton? But why? Ah, it doesn't matter. Nothing's changed. Believe it or not, I don't need or want your money. I made enough of it by working for massive mining corporations. I don't need to risk anything else. Because I tried before, and they threatened me 20 years ago. I still wake up in fear almost every night. They said if I ever left Gagarin, I left my wife to protect her. She didn't deserve any of this. Any of my mess. I remember not to talk with people who come asking questions about powerful corporations. I cannot do that. Why is this so hard to understand here? What's right has got nothing to do with it. I know. There's a lot on the line. You got a point. Hephaestus' scientists will just say my theories are unfounded without me to defend them. And so what if it does? The ground dog? Here's my thought. The case you have is the same as before. There is no guarantee, and I don't want to get myself killed. So no, I won't testify for it.
Okay, we get it. You don't have to testify. But if I could ask for one favor, Ellie could use some help with the defense. Any information you can give her. Records, proofs, things to help lay out the science.
Fine. I can do that. I can get her in touch with a colleague. Someone who can verify whatever evidence you've got. Miss Yankton can even call them as a witness. Might even help your case. You'll have an expert reading my notes, and not a drunk.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, don't get all mushy on me now.
You're not on my calendar, because this aren't my plans. I'm on Gagarin to make money, not friends.
I hope Ellie is still taking names and holding people accountable around here.
Okay, you two, lay it on me. Did you find Helgi? Did he agree to testify?
Well, we've got good news and bad news. Which do you want?
Ugh, I hate this game. Just give me the bad news first.
The bad news. Helgi declined to be our witness. But the good news is he's going to refer a colleague to testify on his behalf. That means confirming the scientific veracity of every document we've gathered, and challenging any ringers the defense hires to dispute it.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about any character assassination. And having an independent party examine the data isn't the worst idea either. I'm going to view this as a win. Well, you two have done all that you could. Now it's time to hand the baton off to me.
What do you think, Ellie? Do we have a chance?
You've done a pretty decent job gathering evidence for this case.
So what's the verdict? In this case, I'd say spoiler.
I am cautiously optimistic we can win this case.
Optimism is good. Especially from you, Ellie.
The main thing is we'll be able to clear Irvin's name. Of that, I have no... As for charging Hephaestus with a crime and clearing Helgi, that's more of an uphill battle, but I'll see what I can do. All in all, though, really outstanding work. We wouldn't have gotten this far without your efforts. And I've got to imagine that wherever Irvin is, he appreciates it too.
Agreed, Ellie. And thanks for being our anchor in this. We should probably get out of Ellie's way and let her do her thing. We can talk more in private. Wow, we actually did it! Solved the... I feel like... What's the old saying? A great weight? But it's actually true. I feel like I'm 80% come on, let's not ruin the moment. Although we... I'm feeling great. Although I could... Why stop at emotional satisfaction when we can indulge in the culinary? But if I can be serious for a moment, thank you. That makes 2 of us. 3 if you count Harvey. And who wouldn't? He's practically family. In fact, Harvey's got a little explorer in him too. According to this slate I found, turns out that our spiky friend's been all across... You know what? He just might. But it's probably best you chart the course. Harvey doesn't do well with things that require hands. We've been through a lot, haven't we? I had forgotten what it was like to work with... When you joined Constellation, I didn't know... I was just reflecting on everything we've been through, you know? On top of everything else we've done together and with Constellation, investigating Irvin's case with you is something... I've come to realize that some events, some people... Yes, some of them do. We only get a brief moment in this to be who we are and experience the range of emotions that our bodies and minds... And the definition of that changes for everybody. If one is fortunate, you might even notice events and people change. Like any group, Constellation is only capable of doing that because I've explored many worlds, and I've worked with Constellation for most of my life. But you have changed me as a... I don't want to look back years from now and wonder what if. I need to know what you think about us. You took the words right out of my mouth. Now, mind if we get back to exploring this beautiful, mysterious universe with me, Captain?
We should catch up sometime. Later.
I have something for you. Hey, take me to the stars, Captain.
Engines firing. Here we go.
call? You're welcome to take a gander. Sure. Got some.
I have something. Our future as a species in space thrives on hardy frontier folk like these.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Michaela treats us fair. Can't really complain.
Hey, you might want this. Clear, clear. Orbital insertion done. Time to dance among the stars.
Smooth jump. Nice work.
Captain, landing procedure initiated.
Hello.
I'm not afraid to use this to defend my home and my family. But you sure as hell don't look like any spacer I've seen before. So let me get this straight. You heard a distress call and you flew. What are you, some sort of priest or good Samaritan? But I got a heap load of problems. And I'm willing to pay... I don't know what game you're playing, but I guess used to be 4 families that list helped set up stakes, and we rarely saw eye to eye in the best of times. And believe me, True, these ain't the best of times. Unless you're willing to help some hard-working... No arguments here. The Spacers have taken out the family's list satellites, so we can't even talk to each other. Isolate and eliminate. You fix the Lopez satellite, and I'll open a secure channel, and we can sync up and get the lay of the land. And then get... It might be I'm getting caught up in the moment, but I actually feel... optimistic for...
Hey, you might want this. Ready for takeoff in 3, 2, 1, go.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
which means communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites. You do hear me, right? Hello? Now that's a weight off my shoulders. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to... Once you repair the other set...
the hell? I'm almost glad to hear your voice.
Listen, we need to meet, all of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of game are you playing? We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
No game, no rules. Times have changed. To move on, it will all be the status quo footnote in history.
We can meet.
Fine. That close to goal. So that's good old Jackie. Get to the other families. Hopefully they'll give us a better reception.
Jump capability again.
I'm turning over a new leaf. In that vein, we have to meet all the families.
Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that.
Oh, she was a real peach about it.
So she's in?
Has to be a shell, but she's in.
I'll come over. And Melvin.
Oh, you're choking me up here. Well, head on over to the rendezvous. And that's the last one. Let's meet up on LeMare's ship. I'll square away payment, but I have a feeling this ain't over.
over with.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
So, this is our savior, huh? Figured you'd need someone else to do something useful.
Charming as ever. First things first, I'm pretty sure the Spacers got the wins. No contact with them.
All of them? My God.
Shit.
They were good people. They died. Needlessly. Because we couldn't get our act together.
That's rich coming from you. You've scammed me time and time again, Albin.
The Spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made. We need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact. Nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot. Enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, a word? First things first. You did an honest day's work, you deserve it. Here. With heartfelt compliment. But I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the Spacers out of our system for good. Right you are. So we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves in a firefight. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something LaMere especially has never... But now we need the LaMeres and the Bandas both, I reckon. I wouldn't hold my breath with Jackie. But Banda's good folk. We need to cooperate now, but also in the future. We need him. As our new mercenary commander, please, LaMere, God help us, especially we could use. Her family's got the move. If she's a lost cause, Ben and I...
Just so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character. Lucky you, then. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the Spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the LaMeres hunker down and outlast the storm. You think that would cover it? My whole 5 times that much. Final offer. And if you think Albin can repay you, you're dreaming. Albin doesn't deserve you. Not sure any of us do. But now it's your job to make sure we survive this fiasco.
We band together. Not only can we deal with the current...
Hello, stranger. Your work in getting the satellites up? I know it was paying work, but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take a list. You here to talk about the defense pact? I figured he might. I mean, I agree that right now coming together makes sense, but going forward, it's hard to imagine Jackie and Albin working together for the long haul without one. If you say so. Well, the Bandits will join the defense pact. It's not much, but you'll have us when you need us.
So is a defense pact... Come on, don't keep me in suspense. Wait, she's in? How in the hell? Wait, you paid her? Jesus. So the rest of us sad sacks are doing our bit for one and all, and the Lemaire's get... That just takes the cake. But, listen, I can't afford whatever you paid her, but I'll make it up somehow. So, the censors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly, we don't have many ships, but we can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call. You are a wonder to behold. After you deal with the Spacers, meet back on my farm. I've got an idea how to find where the Spacers are based.
I have something for you. Indicators are green. We're free.